Do you love adding a bit of heat and flavor to your dishes? Maybe you miss the zip or zing from your favorite restaurant foods and you just need something delicious to add to your meals at home. Pay is showing us how to do that with a little hot sauce lesson. Now, I, as the daughter of West Indian immigrants, should not be nervous, but here's the thing. There's a distinction between heat and flavor and just plain old heat. And I'm not one of those people that likes my tongue burned off. So I'm going to do the test, and Pay has picked some hot sauces for me.
So everything that you have is Canadian. So I love that. That means anyone watching can order it, can get it for themselves. The first one you're going to taste is the Bow Grizzly hot sauce. This is by Bow Valley Barbecue. They're based in Canmore, Alberta. They have a lot of barbecue sauces, so like sweet and sticky and spicy. But this hot sauce is, I would say, kind of a medium level, but it depends. What I call medium, you might say is mild, or vice versa. But their inspiration for this is the Nashville hot chicken. It's got fermented cayenne peppers. They even encourage people to mix this with one of their barbecue sauces, so you could kind of play around and be a bit of a kitchen chemist. What do you think of this one?
Okay, that's a good idea to mix this with a barbecue sauce because I like it. It's hot. It gave me a little bit of a but not too much. And it's got some flavor. I like the flavor of it. It's about flavor, people, not just heat. Okay, so this is a good one. Let's go to the next one.
All right, and you're absolutely right. I think when you have a sauce, you have a condiment that you want to put on all kinds of different dishes, it's got to have flavor. A little bit of heat is nice. It's kind of like that feeling you get at the end or at the back of your throat. I love this next one. It is called Front Street Heat. It's by Top Shelf. They're based in Sarnia, Ontario. This to me is very much a great, like, all-purpose hot sauce. Use it for dipping. You can mix it in with your favorite dips, or let's say nachos, put it on some pizza. I love it with pierogies because it has like a medium level heat. One of the things I love doing when I make a soup is I'll add a couple of tablespoons of hot sauce, not for heat, but for flavor. What's also unique about this one is that they use a roasted red pepper base versus vinegar. So it's got a bit of a thicker consistency, sweetened with a little bit of honey and a bit of lime to give it that acidity. What do you think of this one?
Ooh, I like the sweetness on this one. And I love the fact that you use this with pierogies, because pierogies, I love them, but they taste like nothing. They need some kick to them, right? This is perfect for that. Really nice and sweet. Okay, let's move over to this yellow one that I'm a little bit scared of. Like, it looks Scotch bonnet-y. Is it Scotch bonnet?
No, it's deceiving. I know you look at it and you think like, oh my gosh, it's got all of the hottest peppers in there. No, this is the mustard pickle hot sauce, and it's from Maritime Madness. So they're based out of Montague, Prince Edward Island. They have an amazing selection of different hot sauces, but I picked this one because it's very symbolic of the East Coast. Mustard pickles are very, very common out east. They're usually like a little bit of sweet and sour, so almost like a relish. It can be any vegetable, often cucumber, sometimes pepper, sometimes cauliflower. So this one, you find, is probably sweeter than you expected it to be. So it's really great. Use the way you might use a relish. So hot dogs, sausages, barbecue, that sort of thing. What do you think about this one?
I love that you said that. It's like a relish. It tastes just like a relish. And I love relish. Like, I'm the weird person that's not so much about the mustard or the ketchup. I love the relish. This is fantastic. And the perfect amount of heat, I would say. But keep in mind, I'm literally doing like one tine on a fork and putting it on my tongue because I don't want to cough my lungs up on this show. So nothing's been too extreme. What do we have for the next one, which is like a terrifying bright orange?
This is what fools you, is you look at this and you think, oh my gosh, it's so hot. It's not. It is called Clean Mango. It's by a company based out of Vancouver, British Columbia, called Sriracha Revolver. The company was started in 2017, and it's by a woman named Jordan Hawking. She's a mom. She's an Indigenous entrepreneur. She took some Thai inspirations with this one. So it's got some anchovy in there for a little bit of saltiness and umami. Great on steak, seafood, noodles, for example. It's got a, like, I would say like medium-ish, like it's not too spicy, but I like that hint of fruitiness.
Okay, so I felt this one. It's got a little kick. It's got a little kick to it, but I like it. I like the fact that it's got like a big flavor profile. You mentioned anchovy in there, and you can tell like there's layers on the flavoring. Okay, the very last one is almost light yellow, also equally terrifying. What have we got here?
Don't be too terrified. This is
Okay.
the pineapple habanero, and this is by Heartbeat Hot Sauce. They're based out of Thunder Bay, Ontario. They do all kinds of flavors. A blueberry habanero is also one of their popular ones. I like
Okay.
this again, incorporating the sweetness of fruit with a little bit of the heat. This one, I feel you feel the heat a bit on the back. This
feel
one,
it in
I
my
think, might
nose.
be a little spicier. But this one, I do love for the different flavors. And like you said, is your nose running? I'm a bit worried.
It's getting snotty, Pay. It's getting snotty up in here. I'm
So I
having
have to say,
crackers.
Tracy, what I wanted to show you. Good. It'll like absorb. It won't really help you that much, but in your head, it'll feel like it's helping you. But I wanted to show you this wide range because some people love a little bit of sweet with their heat, and that's what we've got. And then you've got like these great variations for barbecue, for just about every kind of food that you have that you want to eat. So I really think that you can never have too many hot sauces, really, because they all have such unique flavors.
You brought a very good range, honestly. And I still haven't broken out in the upper lip sweat, so we're still good. We're still safe. It's not like my daddy's Scotch bonnet. So I'm going to bring in Trevor now and ask you this. All these flavorful hot sauces that Pay and I have sampled, how would you recommend people incorporate them into their cooking at home?
Tracy, I'm very much like you. I'm a fan of West Indian and Asian style hot sauces. And the way I generally use hot sauces, I don't generally cook with them unless I'm doing like a wing. I use them to add flavor at the end as sort of like an umami burst just at the end, just to heighten up the flavor, not so much about killing with the heat, but really to add a little bit of balance. It's all about balance, right? And like you said, if I can't feel my extremities and I'm sweating and getting snotty, it takes the fun of eating completely out of it. So I don't understand that part.
When you're like halfway through a meal, you're like this, oh, it's so good. Oh, no, you're patting your forehead. Oh, it's so good. It's like, is it good though? Thank you, Trev and Pay. So good. Really, really good array of sauces.